Hello Gemini, welcome to your magical 3-day love reading. I'm the Spiritual Barbie. This is the Spiritual Barbie Tarot. Welcome if you are new, welcome back if you're returning. Thank you so much for being here. Let's have a look at what we can expect over these next 3 days for Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. But first, in this reading today, for the sign of Gemini, you and your person, over these next 3 days. So this connection is going to get some long-awaited, much-needed healing. You're going to see the results of a period of healing. You're going to start to see the wellness return. All right. A lot of you guys are going to be seeing your guardian angel move like work magic in your connection. So things come to pass through the work or through the guidance of your guardian angel. Like in this relationship, you guys are also going to be saying sorry, healing, mending disputes. There's also some like makeup sex here on the table. That's definitely going to come up more in like the passion part of the read. But there's like makeup sex here on the table, all of that. Intimacy, deepening in the connection. Now, you guys are going to be really intuiting and feeling each other's feelings, like feeling strong emotion for each other, feeling this deep sense of knowing, longing, missing each other, wanting to express yourselves for each other. Some of you guys, especially for my feminines, you're going to want to be like looking good. Alright, you guys are just going to feel like looking good for your person. You know, feel like looking good just in general, like just wanting to like show that aspect, like just put your feelings, you know, find a way to get your feelings out there. So it's not just you guys writing to this person, but you wanting to do your hair different, wondering what this person would think if you did your hair this way or that way. And some of you guys are actually doing it, and you're gonna be like, oh, I wonder what this person thinks of my hair. And that's all like that's all a part of the feelings deepening, and also rifts being healed, issues within yourself from your childhood, or even this person within themselves and their childhood being healed as well. That's all a result of it. Okay, now there's also security returning to this connection, or just being had in this connection. You guys are getting some protection from something, like in some way, shape, or form. Someone needs to kind of lay down the law. Someone needs to be firm. This connection needs to be defined, and it's going to get that definition that it's needing for it, you know, for whatever reason why it's needing it. Okay, so this connection, you guys are needing clarity on what this relationship really is to this person, and they're going to tell you, like, I'm not going anywhere. They're going to show you that they're not going anywhere. Even if those of you guys who are wondering about this don't ask, they're going to show you. Now, these are feelings of love that you guys are going to be feeling for each other. It's deepening, letting that run through you, and healing childhood wounds, deep bonds, trauma, 3 of Swords energy, deep traumas being healed. Ooh, yes, look at that. I like that. Okay. So this person is showing up as an orphan child. Okay, that's their archetype. So we're going to look at like how this person is going to be displaying themselves to you this week. Showing up as an orphan, you know, like feeling not loved, feeling like detached, like not having parents with them, and you know, showing that they lack that support in some way, shape, or form, expressing this to you, or just being someone who is seeming like an orphan, you know. So I want to know more about this person's traits, how they're going to be showing up this week for you, and they're going to be like very multifaceted. This person's going to like change around a lot. You know, they're going to at one point display themselves in one way, and then at another point display themselves in another way. So they have the skills to navigate through different levels of consciousness, ability to see the potential in everything, and they project an image that serves their own personal agenda in that moment. Okay, so this person has skills at navigating through different levels of consciousness, like, so they're really good at being like on one dimension, and then they could go to another. But this person also is somebody who manipulates things for themselves in that moment, you know. Now this person's also showing up as like somebody with the Midas touch and a miser. So somebody who's very entrepreneurial, who has strong creative abilities, and a delight in sharing life's riches, but they could hoard money, emotion, stuff like that. And they might have an obsessive fear about losing their wealth, and they're showing up that way this week. So if they're going on a date with you, they're talking a lot about money and all the money that they made, and if they're going to make money this quarter, and that's all they're really going to be talking about on dates. And it might annoy you guys, alright? You know, this person's attention is on that money stuff, alright? Or they're talking a lot about, you know, business, or just like, you know, other people who are in business. So this person might be wanting to start their own business. Whether they want to start it with you or not, they're going to be talking a lot about it. You might find this kind of annoying, some of you guys, I'm not going to lie, because, you know, you want to talk about romance and love and stuff, but this person's focus is on money. So if you're lucky, this person just isn't really talking to you about this. They're just working on it, and that's why if they're not reaching out to you as much, that's why. It's because they're working and they don't bring their money woes to you. So what message does the Spirit have about this connection this week? I don't know. I don't want to take all. This is like half the deck, okay? So the message that they have for you guys this week about your connection is to spend some time quiet in meditation, okay? Just spend some time in quiet, breathing in and out. And if you're going through a difficult time, connect to the divine for protection and guidance. They will hear you. You are not alone, okay? You know, stop worrying about this relationship not lasting. If a connection or a relationship doesn't last, it's because it's not supposed to, okay? Any relationship that didn't last before, it was because it wasn't supposed to. And you might have saw how it served you right there in that moment or soon after. Everything had already happened. You Gemini, healing. This is a very deep wound. This is something that has made it so you guys have been very unsettled. This wound made you guys very unsettled. And this was a wound around, you know, bad gardener. You know, somebody who's bad at tending, taking care of you. You know, bad connections that just didn't really water you. Being in places that just didn't really serve you. Being with somebody who wasn't really nurturing you. Even a parent could have been a gardener in this card, because it's the gardener card. A parent could have been a bad gardener, you know, where your parent didn't really nurture you, they neglected you, and so you guys put up with that and dealt with that and thought that that was reality, and you were going through healing, seeking therapy, just really struggling. Some of you guys were not going to therapy, you didn't quite understand what was going on with you, but you guys are healing this, you know, poor maintenance energy, not knowing how to truly take care of yourself and truly soothe yourself from situations that are very upsetting to you, or you know, being with somebody who, you know, doesn't really take care of you or take care of this connection. You guys are coming out of that, and you're not attracting people like that in situations, circumstances like that to you anymore. So this connection is getting a boost in abundance, where this connection is going to give you a lot more than just, you know, worries and sex. It's going to give you love and support, material stability and security, okay? Definitely security from this person, especially if you're dealing with a masculine. This person is really going to be making you feel secure and protecting you from stuff, or just offering you an extra layer of protection from anything that may go wrong, or anything that could happen, or, you know, whatever it is. You guys are also stepping into abundance as opposed to fear. You're stepping out of fear and stepping into abundance and love. So stepping out of worrying about whether and what could go wrong, and stepping into living your life and being in your connection, and not necessarily fearing that things will go wrong, but also knowing that if anything were to go wrong, or if anything were to happen, that's not anything that you're focused on. You're always just, your eyes always on the prize. Your eyes are on the prize now in love. I don't know where it was before. Now this person, like I was saying, they're very focused on money, their finances, the bank. You know, I gotta work, I gotta clock in, I gotta, and that's cool. But here's the thing, that's distorted masculine energy. That's something that's going out. It's coming up to be addressed in this union, in your relationship, because this person, you know, somebody here promotes this distorted masculine energy, and it might not even be this person. It could be the feminine. It doesn't have to just be, you know, you. Triumph over troubles and obstacles. This person is having a triumph over career obstacles. You or this person, whoever is having these obstacles, there's a triumph over career, okay? That's strongly coming in here. But so this person is going to be able to understand when they're distorted and when they're actually sitting in their divinity. This is something that's important to them, because when they get distorted, they're not paying attention to this relationship. They vanish. All right? So there's only one tea leaf that wants to come up. Where they're just always talking about, and it's like, oh my god, like great fortune though. Whatever this person works on though, it's gonna bring them great fortune. So don't sit there and just get all mad at them. You know, be grateful. This person's bringing in abundance like nobody's business by, you know, working on whatever this is, but it is very stressful for them, and it's something that takes them away from your connection, and you don't like that. All right. And here's the thing, somebody needs to increase their efforts if they want to achieve their goals. You are this person. Remember to check out your general. Okay, general is the one with the sunflower, and it's the one, it's usually like a bear. It's a bear image. Some signs it's not though, but it's usually just bear, like no colors on it or no signs on it, no flowers, nothing. That's the general reading. Or it just is, it has a sunflower. That's the main way to tell it. Watch that, because that will talk about your career. So we have a journey, either physical or mental journey. You guys are taking a journey this week. This connection is on a journey. You guys might be taking a trip together, or this relationship is literally going more and further deep down on its journey. Okay, you guys are on your merry way with this partnership. It's not stuck. If it was stuck before, it's not stuck anymore. Which I don't really think it was stuck though. So let's have a look at the passion, the desire, the sex over these next 3 days for my Geminis. Ooh. You guys have not been really having consistent sex. It hasn't been consistent, or it's just been weird. You know, maybe you feel like you've been doing all the work. Somebody's been doing all the work. Somebody's been too in their head to even think about having sex. You know, somebody who has not been even there long enough to get the clothes off, you know. There's just been too much going on. Someone's been too distorted. Someone has even been, there's a third party in this situation. This person is spending more time with a third party. So the attention has been more on money. It's been more on the physical attributes as opposed to like what really matters physically. Okay, so that's what it's going to be on. So this person could be more focused on like your ass, like wanting to like touch your ass, or like being like just overly sexual, not really wanting to do the romance, just very sexual. Okay, now this is going to change though, and it's going to become much more pure and like the way that it was in the beginning. I don't know why is this person showing up this way? Why are they showing up this way, like lazy? They're manifesting something. This is something that you manifested or they manifested. And you'll see why. But now it's going back to being pure and real. This person is like obsessed. You're like a kink for them. You're their kink. Okay? And this is like really deep down. Like true inside of them. Like you're like a deep kink for this person. Alright? And they're healing a wound around this kink. They just needed healing, you know. They might have felt like not good enough. This has just been a long journey for them to be like sleeping with you and be sexually open with you and free with you. It was a long journey for them. But this person is really, the sex, the passion, really dreamy, very emotional, cerebral, you know, a lot of talking. But it feels like if you guys talk dirty a lot, then there's not a lot of dirty talking. It's just more like grabbing, holding, maybe a little bit more forceful pulling on the hair, and like, you know, you might want there to be more connection. Some of you guys might really like it this way though. Like, it just feels like, you know, when it just comes to matters of sex, it just feels like you guys are just like really pounding it out. Okay, that's what it feels like. It feels like that, you know. It's not really emotional or lovemaking. There's a little bit of like remembering and reminiscing the past and like thinking about going away on a trip to do whatever on the trip, but it's really a lot of just either missed opportunities of sex with this person, or just going straight at it and being overly physical, just more so focused on like this person's body, you know, their money, and not really so much on the depth of this person or the being in the moment. Okay, just trying to rush through. Hey, some people like it that way. It feels like for a lot of you guys, this is like the way that someone really likes it. Alright? And that's the abundance there as well. It's just embracing that this is fun for you, or this is fun for whoever this is fun for. Don't let me judge. Alright? This person is definitely exploring you. They're going to be exploring you, looking at you, like wanting to get to know you, you know, wanting to feel you up, but like also like feeling like not good enough, or like they're so obsessed with this. For some of you guys, this person is so obsessed with you, your body, or like sex, that they're like embarrassed. So they're gonna be like coming for you or coming towards you, but like not really wanting to touch you straight away. Like you kind of have to like invite them in, or they're not gonna come towards you. Like this person is like really idling and ogling at you, but not really like coming towards you and touching you, you know, or you're the masculine doing this. It's a lot of the masculine person, you know, not coming towards the feminine, you know, just kind of being at a distance or holding onto her hair or grabbing on her butt or something and just being overly sexual instead of just connecting with the feminine. It's because the masculine energy is very fearful in this connection. The masculine energy is afraid of opening up, but the feminine is just enjoying it. So whoever's watching this is feminine. You're just going to be enjoying this. If you guys are having sex, it's going to be exciting for you, and you're just going to be like, okay, well, if it's this way, then fine, it's this way. I mean, I'm a Gemini, right? If it's going to be this way, it's going to be this way. And if it changes, then it'll change. And that's what it is. But this person, they're doing that because they don't want to open up. They're afraid of opening up. Alright. A lot of you guys, you know, you've dated certain gardeners that have not been the best gardeners. This person is not, you know, you don't have to worry though. Don't worry. There's going to be sweet messages of love, romance, sweet tenderness, tender touches. And it feels like if there's none of that, celibacy. But for a lot of you guys are going to be like physically active and physically having sex and stuff, and it's just going to be very physical. You know, you'll know what it is. You guys will go through it. You guys will know what it is, and then you'll be like, oh, you'll be back, and I can't wait till then. All right. So what do the angels have to say about love for these 3 days? For the beautiful Geminis. What do they have to say about love? You have a secret admirer. This person is your secret admirer. This person has deeper feelings for you than they're letting on. That's why they're looking at you like, ooh, you know, being all weird, you know. That's why they're like, especially the masculine. The feminine is feeling herself. She knows she's a queen. The masculine is all weird. He's all like, ooh, can I touch her butt? Or, ooh, can I? Ooh, is it right? Or should I? You know, being all weird and stuff. But that's okay. Some people like weird, and it feels like whoever this feminine is in this connection, you guys who are watching this feminines, you guys are into it. But you guys might also not even really know how this person is trying to rope you in. You know, this person might be trying to get you to like fantasizing about you. They might not even be reaching out about this, but they're fantasizing. You know, and the masculine in this connection is not willing to let the feminine go. At least not in their thoughts. At least not in their thoughts. Okay? Even though there might be some separation here, whether it's intentional or unintentional, like it's happening because of work, or it's happening because you guys decided to split up because it wasn't healthy or for whatever reason or the other. Alright, my beautiful Geminis. I'm going to leave you with a flower message, and then I'm going to go. And we have immersion and intuition this week, false indigo. When you reach the end of what you should know, you'll be at the beginning of what you should sense. You guys are going to be immersed in this connection this week. There's no going back. There's no checking. There's no second guessing and being like, oh, should I go? Am I doing it right? It's all systems go in your connection this week. Everything is just flowing, and the only thing you'll really have with you on this journey this week, that you'll be on this week, is your intuition. So just trust your intuition all through, and your intuition will be guiding you. It's going to be a fun journey. It's going to be fun this week. You're going to be totally in your connection. You're going to be not planning anything, not trying to make anything happen, just totally like experiencing this relationship and experiencing your person. And that's how you'll actually notice and see this person's little kinks, little ways that they ogle and don't come towards you, or they wish and dream and like whatever and fantasize, but then they kind of like get scared, and so they get overly physical. Okay, so much love to you guys, my Gemini love. So much love. I cannot wait to talk soon. Bye bye for now.